Well, guys, first off, let me apologize for the lack of Magi reviews like I've promised in the past. The anime is kind of complicated because the animation is done by a team called Aniplex. And if you're a reviewer, you are familiar with Aniplex and their copyright issues. If you use any image, like even as a thumbnail, they will take your stuff down if you're not partnered to the correct people. And I've had problems with them when I reviewed Sword Art Online in the past. And I've heard of people getting their videos taken down for even mentioning the Magi episodes in the title. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with that because I don't want any unnecessary copyright strikes. I'm just recovering from one for like the past few months, so I'm not trying to start that crap again. But I'm going to try to use maybe the manga images to be in my thumbnails for the episode reviews. I'm not sure if that will work, but I'm going to try it out. But the manga reviews, I'm not going to lie, I just got lazy. I've been watching so many new things and I've been reading so many new mangas that you guys have been suggesting for me that I just kind of slacked off. But now I'm caught all the way back up, so I won't be missing any more manga reviews if I can help. But anywho, the latest chapter, as of this video anyway, Sinbad has come full circle in his shadiness, man. The fight with Kogyoku was awesome, and it seemed like he did it just to test out, how strong he was, how strong she was, what kind of connection she had with her Jin, and just for fun. But no, we found out this motherfucker was planning on controlling her the entire time. It just shows a whole nother side to Sinbad, one that we knew that was there basically because he showed a lot of signs that he was sneaky before, but I mean this just pretty much proves it right here. But the leaders in this anime and show, like all of the different leaders of the different lands, I mean Kouen, Sinbad, Scheherazade. Now I think Sinbad is an awesome king, don't get me wrong. His nation is rich, all the people are enjoying their king, and no one's having any problems over there, but he is still a sneaky bastard. There has not been one ruler that I could think of a big nation anyway, that is not twisted in some way. I mean, Mogumet, Kouen, Scheherazade even sent Titus to investigate what was going on in Magnusstadt, and Sinbad. I mean, every ruler has their own crap going on behind the scenes. Like I said, I believe that Sinbad is a great king. If I could live anywhere, it would be in Syndria, but I mean, he's still shady. I could understand as a king, you would want to know what's going on in other nations to see if they're, planning something against you, but taking control over someone like that, I don't think that's the way to go. I think a meeting with the nation's rulers is more appropriate, similar to what we're going to get next chapter, hopefully. But I believe that there's going to be one king similar to King Solomon, and I believe that king is going to be Alibaba by the end of this story. Aladdin is going to be his Magi, they're going to rule side by side. Well, Alibaba is going to rule with Aladdin by his side. And hopefully Alibaba can put an end to all this, rivalry between lands and just make everyone come together in peace. No more spying on other lands. Everyone will be one. That would be awesome. Alibaba would be badass. But of course he has a long way to go, because as much as Solomon has been praised throughout this entire story, Alibaba is nowhere near that level yet, and he has no power whatsoever, really, when you think about it. Not right now anyway, but I'm sure once he captures a few more dungeons and gains the power of some more djinns and maybe works together with Sinbad or Kouen or whoever he's going to align with, maybe he gets control back of Bad somehow, maybe he will make that step up. And Alibaba only has one djinn. Now I'm not saying that it takes a lot of djinn to become a king, but I mean, just look at Kouen and look at Sinbad. They have multiple djinns. And Scheherazade, she was a Magi, and Morgomet, he was a magician, like a powerful ass magician. So he needs some type of power over the people to gain that status. And I also may just be saying this because the first djinn equip of Alibaba was awesome. The first time we've seen him use it, I was like, oh man, I was fangirling all over the place. So it would just be awesome to see him capture some more dungeons with Aladdin and Morgiana, and him gain more djinn equips. But ultimately what I'm trying to say is I'm not sure how or what he has to do or who he has to align with or gain the respect of, but I do believe by the end of this anime / manga that Alibaba will be the next king pretty much of everything. But am I the only one that's sensing a Sinbad versus Kouen fight in the future? I mean, both of them have multiple djinns, even though Sinbad has a few more, but both of them are badass. I mean, my man Kouen took a bath in lava pretty much. And since Sinbad can can hear everything through Kogyoku, and he knows that Kouen is trying to make him choose between, him and Syndria. That's going to ignite a spark, I can already tell, and they're all coming together in the next few chapters. What? I sense a fight between those two. But the question is, who would win? We've seen more of Sinbad than we have of Kouen, but that does not mean that Kouen doesn't have a chance, even though Sinbad has more gens. Like I said, gens don't equal power for real. I mean, they do when you think about it, but I believe if you have one strong individual gen, if you know how to use it, then you can overcome somebody with 10 gens. I'm not saying that Kouen will have the upper hand or Sinbad will. I'm just eager to see what they will all pull out, because unless I'm mistaken, we have not seen all of Sinbad's gens, neither Kouen. So Kouen may have this badass one that he only pulls out in times of mass destruction, when he's just trying to slaughter shit. So who really knows what's going to happen there, but that's going to be an awesome fight if we do get it. I'm crossing my fingers on that one. And a lot of people have been asking about what do I think about the Finale's homeland pretty much being Finale's werewolves, and here is my legit straight up reaction. What the fuck? Now honestly, that was something that I was not expecting, although it does explain why they are so powerful, like why their race is so strong. I mean, wow, just werewolves or whatever the heck they are. They look like werewolves to me. They may be something entirely different. What if, crazy theory, since Morgiana said basically all I have to do is stay away from the homeland and I'll never make that transformation. What if she does make that transformation somehow? I'm not exactly sure how that would happen if she doesn't go to the homeland and she can't control herself, and there's like a few episodes or chapters trying to calm Morgiana down and she actually ends up being injured. Like there's no way to take her out other than either, to literally take her out or injure her badly. That would suck. But I mean, that's what I got out of that sentence that she just said, because why would this be mentioned if we weren't going to see it sometime in the near future? Because I mean, this is a brand new arc, so there are countless possibilities of what the author can do. But anyway, I promise I'll be back with more Magi reviews, and I won't miss any more weeks if I can help it. Things do come up, but as of right now, I'm not planning on missing one more chapter or any chapters at all. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think Alibaba is going to be the next Solomon, pretty much, with Aladdin by his side? Do you think we're going to get a Sinbad versus Kouen? And what do you think of the Morgiana and the Finale's homeland theory? Tell me what you guys think. This has been JB the Chia. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.